Welcome everyone to the Circle Debate Podcast, top 5 picks of the week here on week 56. Yes, 56. See, I'm always a week behind. I'm moving my head. But yes, this is a top 5, week 56, ladies and gentlemen. The host of Devious One IVC here with my other hosts, the West Side, the West, of course. We have the Warash. Yes. He's flexing for you. He's directing you, and with Hawk, man, I love it. Let's see. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, the director, the one and only. CK1.
Haircuts are open now. Thank God.
Chris Hawk Kennedy.
Oh,
I love it.
I got nothing for that. That's
you're missing Animal. I mean, shit. You were missing.
I miss them both.
I do miss him, the RIP. Like, no, not disrespecting, but I'm saying we're missing an Animal, like someone to match up with you. That's what we're missing.
And Sonny.
Oh man, yeah. no comment. No comment. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he has returned. He has returned because he was getting ready for this Sunday's pay-per-view because he is the god of podcasting. Because he is a multi-time recording artist, a graduate from Cal State Dominguez Hills. He's also a 2018 to 2019 World Karaoke Champion, and 2020 you can say as well. But there's no
by default.
By default, and of course, because you know why? Because he lives 1,977,000 miles from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Oh wait, shit. Because he is the master disaster, the king of Sting, the man with the plan, Money Mike Lopez.
Great to be back. Great to see you guys. Man, there's a lot of bad backstage moments, and I look forward to talking about them.
Touche. That is right. Today's top 5, ladies and gentlemen, is the top 5 worst backstage moments. Could be promos, could be segments, just anything it could be that's related backstage. So the worst ones could be any territory, WCW or ECW or WWE, WWF, or even TNA. It could be anything. But this is the ones that we feel that it was a horrible promo or a horrible segment that wasn't my cup of tea type of mode. So let's go to the wheel.
And specifically, like the cringiest of the bad. No botches, no flubs. Just bad. Either
bad
poor taste or cheesy or just not entertaining.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, where's the security guard? He's not there today. One behind you. No security guard.
I don't know who's he talking to.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, you.
He's right here. He's on the floor.
Oh, okay.
You can see him right there. He's right there.
I see him.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's go to the wheel. Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? Oh, looks like we still have one more coming in. Looks like it's going to be Matt Callis.
And he just made the list.
So like he'll be coming in. So let me add him to the wheel while we're at it. While we're waiting for him, let's go ahead and just say this very briefly because if you guys saw, ladies and gentlemen, today as well, I mean, if you saw this past weekend, Money Mike, another debate part 2 versus David Gomez, the wrestling guy story. And it was a very interesting one. Where does Daniel Bryan go? That was very interesting. If you guys have not seen it, go to our channel and click on the video, comment. And where do you think should Daniel Bryan land? Mike says AEW. David says NXT. He wants to still have it around WWE around, but okay. But definitely be.
I think that whatever the new Lucha Underground is going on, the next spot.
Yeah. And the other news that I wanted was we haven't touched bases about it, but we did see that Tony Khan was like, there's only one Khan here in the wrestling business, and that is me, Tony Khan, not some fraud, some Khan in Connecticut, Nick Khan, president. So yes, wow, that was a big, bold statement from Tony Khan. So you've been barely talking to, business with New Japan for the last 2 months. I've been doing business with him for the past 2 weeks, and he had solid points, very solid points. Were you in shock to hear those news, Money Mike, that WWE, New Japan, really? What the fuck? What's up with that?
You know, I'll say this. I wouldn't want it to happen. I feel that WWE sees a threat in the Forbidden Door. And I'm not just talking about Tony Khan here. I'm talking about the Forbidden Door as in New Japan and AEW working together, you know, and not just them two, but other companies seeing that the success of that and going ahead and joining in on that, and everybody just coming together and going up against WWE, right?
Yeah.
For New Japan, I honestly don't think it's a good idea. They should stick with AEW. I feel like AEW is more willing to work with them. I feel WWE, if you're not doing what they something that benefits them in the end, it's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I wouldn't want that to happen.
I feel you. You know, like if you're not WWE may feel like they have to be telling someone what to do as opposed to listening to ideas. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't close any forbidden doors. If anything, it opens more. The only thing is that I feel that what WWE should do is have a one event night show every year with New Japan, combined show, one time. Like, say for instance, okay, fuck going to Saudi Arabia. No disrespect to Saudi Arabia, just fuck all that event. Just fucking do a WWE New Japan or NXT New Japan better, and just have it a one-time event, once a year type of moment, or even with the main roster. But remind you that New Japan's going to be asking for a huge favor in return. Okay, you want us to work with you, we will, but you got to send us your talent, your major top stars to Japan. And Vince, he's going to be big, you know, his arms going to be really tied up, because if that deal goes through, you will have to send like a Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns or a Nakamura, who's still currently signed. Heck, this is an opportunity for Daniel Bryan too, if he stays, and as long as he's given permission to work with New Japan. I mean, I think they're doing this because of Daniel Bryan. They don't want to lose him. I'll tell you that. If you want to re-sign Daniel Bryan, you better give him his demands. You better give him it. If he wants to work in Japan, allow him, just like you did with Jericho. He wants to work with Ring of Honor, allow him. So, I mean, the possibilities are unknown of what's going to happen with these talks, but I feel like it's not going to go through all the way, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Oh, look, he's in his car. What is he doing? What? Is he in his car?
Is he live?
Yes.
The latest victim of Glacier.
Is it raining? Where is he?
He's in the car wash.
He's at the car wash.
Yeah. That's not working, Matt.
Let's
just spin the wheel at 3 and then just add Matt when he comes in.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I added him. There we go.
Nope.
Wait, nope. Glacier on you, buddy.
Glacier for a minute. Oh.
Let's see. Yes. There you go. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Almost there. Almost.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Well, this is possible.
This is what happens
Pull
when
off
you're...
a circle of... Can you drive and do an episode of Circle of Debate at the same time?
Please don't. we're influencers.
Yeah.
The Matt challenge.
The Matt challenge.
I don't know. It's like the Kiki challenge. Hey Kiki, do you love me? Can you podcast
while driving?
Hell yeah, I love that.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get started. Let's go to the wheel. Let's see who goes first. Ooh, brought to you by HBO Max Friends.
Ooh, wee boy.
Money Mike Lopez. All right.
Damn right.
Yeah, you're the money man.
Okay, let's go. So, like I said earlier on, there's many terrible, awful, just bad backstage moments that have happened. And here are my top 5 worst. Now, I will say number 5 was pretty funny when it happened, and that's the slap. You know, you think wrestling's fake? Huh? there's a slap. Do you think that's fake?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. You know, to see that as a promoter, I would not have wanted to have my talent slap a reporter. And honestly, you know, that was a great episode from Dark Side of the Ring, from I believe it was last season, right? Season 2.
Season 2, yes.
Yeah, so great episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Really cool episode, but the segment was just very bad, especially for David Schultz and everything else that happened afterwards. Number 4 is Mae Young giving birth to a hand. That is just tell somebody that who's not a wrestling fan, and then subsequently the like 18 years later the hand is all grown up and with a driver's license, you know, all that good stuff, and so he is all grown up. So I guess that's a twofer.
Oh my God! If he's the next hamburger helper, you know what?
Jesus!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
Number 3 is JR being burned alive by Kane.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
it looked so low budget. Yeah, I feel like and he just burned his leg, and then on the packages leading up to, I believe it was SummerSlam, they showed that oh my goodness, Kane is so threatening and whatnot, and they would replay that moment of JR's leg on fire. You know, it was just bleh for me.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a pretty bad one. This is Katie Vick's funeral.
Oh,
That was just super bad, man. You know, I was watching it the other day, and don't ask me why.
We're doing research for this episode.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a research for this episode.
Educational purposes, of
Yes,
right?
there you go.
And then, you know, freaking Triple H dressed as Kane, in a thong on top of a corpse. You know, it's just you can't make this up. But then again, they did. Somebody, I want to know, because Vince Russo was long gone then. I want to know who came up with that segment.
Well, I wonder what year was this?
This was 2002, October.
Bruce was still there, so maybe your BFF Bruce Pritchard had something to do with it.
The usual suspect. Yes. So yeah, it sounds like a Bruce thing to do. Number 1 is the Shockmaster.
Oh.
I feel it was bad without the botch.
Right. Well, yeah. All those, I don't know. I feel like they were trying to go for a late night sort of thing going on, like a talk show kind of feel with the segment itself before Shockmaster. But just Shockmaster just took it to a whole nother level. It shocked me for sure. It was just, oh my gosh, like it was. Oh god.
Well, yeah. He even shocked him. You know, her.
Yeah, he shocked him. It's okay, boy. It's, you know, it happened back in 1994. Yes. So that was my number 1, Shockmaster, and my number 1 is Steiner math. You know, they say all men are created equal, and I wish I could recite it by
33 1/3.
33. But you know, it spells disaster for you at Sacrifice. I can't take that pay-per-view serious ever again. I'm always gonna think about Scott Steiner anytime that rolls around. But it was so bad, it was good to the point that it has become iconic. Right?
Iconic.
Yes. So that's my list. I do not have a second honorable mention because Steiner math really just, you know, is in a league of its own there. So there you go.
Definitely. I love it, man. Honestly, there was 2 in there that I already had in my list, but it's fine. It's all right. Let's see who'll be. Looks like Matt Callis had technical difficulties. He's trying to do something that we would recommend to all of our viewers, subscribers, not to do.
Yeah.
Do not drive and do a podcast. Don't do that. Park your car and then start talking. Don't drive away. Don't do it. Don't podcast and drive. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Can we make a shirt of that?
You know what? Why not? We should be also making a shirt saying we're the Forbidden Door of podcasting.
Ooh-wee.
Mm-hmm. It's me. It's IBMC. Okay. All right. Number 5, Mike said it best. Of course, the Scott Steiner, the mathematician promo, alongside with Petey Williams. And the fucked up part is I feel bad for Petey for taking that role of being mini Scott Steiner. I hate it. It was horrible. Did not like that segment at all.
Question: the woman there behind Steiner, she was in WWE before, right?
Yes.
Linda Miles, right?
Linda Miles.
Okay, just making sure. I always recognized her, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you called it right on that for sure. It was just I can't take it serious. I can't even take Scott Steiner serious. I'm sorry, Scott. I mean, I know you not want to come on the show, and I would love to have you on, but I don't. Yeah, I think after all the Steiner botches, the Steiner everything that we had in our top 5 about you, I don't think you would love us. I don't think so. I think you will not love us. All right. Yes, and number 4, you did mention the Mark Henry and Mae Young segment. I think both were horrible. The one, okay, we see Mark Henry in bed. We didn't know who's even bed with, and then turns out it was Mae Young. I was like, oh my God. And then also, I mean, with the hand, that was just. Whoever wrote that, you know why? It was your best friend Bruce who wrote that. So that storyline. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing there, but
still 20 years later, man.
20 years later, it's still talked about to this day. And that was, I don't know. I guess Mae Young wanted to go out that way. Fuck it, she went out how she wanted. Rest in peace, Mae Young. But man, Mark Henry, bro, you swear that those it made your career high. Did it? Maybe, but not in a good way. No, so sorry. Hope your kids don't see it, man. I hope not. Number 3, I think for me, is one of the worst segments of all because it was stupid. And that was the Vince versus God segment. I disliked it. I'm sorry. I did not like it. Okay, you're grabbing Candice Michelle. Heel, damn it! Heel! Oh, heel! Like, oh my God. Him going to the church and everything else and going to the ring and just calling himself God is like, Jesus, you have the balls to do that, man. And not only that, remind you, I mean, not speaking for myself, I'm speaking in general, that a lot of people who are really religious, probably did not take that very well. I'm pretty sure they had a backlash about it. Like, Vince, what's up with that? Why are you doing this type of segment? Adding religion to it is no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. So, number 2, another one. Of course, number 2 is the Booker T won WCW. Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I mean. Wow. Unexpected. That was, nobody expected that to happen. I was like, oh, shit. Our national television, you said the word. Whoa. And which brings me to my number 1, who also said it as well. Who else? Bobby Vinny with John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jesus. He had the balls to do that, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you dare to say that word? Especially on Raw national television. I get it. You were into the whole pop culture thing.
I thought it was a Survivor Series.
No, it was a Monday Night Raw.
Oh, wow.
Vince showed up. Worse. I think, remember when Booker T was there? Tell me he didn't just say that when he passed by. Remember when John Cena? Okay, hey, what's up, boss? What's up, boss? Oh, what's good in the hood? Oh, yep. He went all the way. He's like, keep it up. I'm like, and that's when. Come on, and then you have Booker T right there. I know you're trying to clown on Booker T because he said it in WCW, but nah, Vince, you're going too far in that, man. I know you love controversy, bro, but damn, that is going too fucking far. Yeah. The only one honor mention I do have, and this is a non-WWE, another non-major promotion. Actually, luckily, I found this on YouTube on Hannibal TV. And Mr. Jerry, the Black Dynamite, Jeremy Prophet was in that video too. If you guys go to Hannibal TV, look for that fight between Lanny Poffo and Hannibal themselves. The backstage fight. I guess they had their match. Right after the match, Lanny Poffo was pissed off, went backstage, and literally walked into the locker room into Hannibal and slapped him like 3 or 4 different times in his face. Hannibal tackled him down, put him in an arm, like in a Kimura lock, was gonna break his arm. Like, you tell motherfucker, better calm down, relax, chill. No, he didn't want to come down. And that was like not a shoot. That was a real fight there. And like, with all respect to Lanny Poffo, you're over your 50s, man. Why you try to pick a fight with someone who is 20 years younger than you? At least you could have gone over there to decency to talk to him, speak to him like a man, not try to start a fight. You getting your ass whooped, and luckily Honky Tonk Man saved you for not getting your ass, your arm broken. So yeah, if you guys have not seen that, YouTube Hannibal TV, put Lanny Poffo, and you'll see it, and it's right there. It happened in 2015. So yeah. Definitely want to watch that. So yes, this was a tough list for me as well. I don't have another honorable mention, but that one just came to my head. So it was a very good, difficult task for this top 5. So now the director is all yours.
All right, man. All right. I only have one honorable mention, and I might do that first, just because of how outlandish the actual list is. But my first honorable mention, I tried to find something that was non-WWE just to say that, bad segments exist. And the only thing I can think of off the top of my head was Goldberg versus a limousine window. In WCW, where he thought he was a badass and decided to kayfabe punch an actual car window with his bare fucking hand and immediately just severed arteries and had to go to the hospital with like 25 stitches. It was just a bad segment. It was unsafe. It was very arrogant. But that's the only thing I can think of from like WCW. Like, there has to be more, but that's the only one that just popped in my head right away.
Yeah.
But that was an honorable mention. Let's get to the real list. Number 5, we all have it. A lot of people would put it at their number 1, and that is the hand. I mean, Sexual Chocolates got away with the ladies, regardless of what century they were born in, and Mae Young was one of them. And yeah, I don't know. I remember it came out with lube. It was all greased up. It was I guess he implicated.
I did not pay
that it was a
get that out of my head.
It was a sex toy they were using that just got stuck. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't. Go road. Number 4 is as bad an attitude era as it gets, especially considering that there was a lot of satire in the media, in the news going on that was, pulled off in WWE, and that is the choppy pee Kaintai segment with the Val Venus and Miss. I don't know if the name of the guy. It was like Kaintai, one of the sisters. Had like a brother or something like that. Not only was the segment bad, but they also tied in John Wayne goddamn Bobbitt into it, which is the most outlandish thing you could do because he was a known womanizer, nay, I say wife beater, which is the whole reason that he had his members separated from him to begin with. And they painted him as the hero that came in at the improper tune time, cut the lights. Like, nah, man, you're not counting. You're not making me think John Wayne Bobbitt is a hero in that segment. So that's why it's my number 4. There's going to be a recurring theme for the next 3, and I had to place them in a very sensitively accurate order. With each one being a much worse version of the previous. Number 3 is the Heidenreich Michael Cole.
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
Pseudo rape. I guess it was. I mean, obviously, I know it wasn't real, but we were led to believe that it was something happening that was not consensual between a much larger man than Michael Cole. It was bad.
That's stuff that happens in prison.
That's like some blood in, blood out. Give me some chon.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Just bad, just creepy, just gross. Not the gay part, but the non-consensual part. Clear about that. Everyone knows that's
horrible.
Don't have to really harp too much on that.
Mm.
Number 2, some of this angle took place in the ring, but the angle that was filmed took place not inside the arena, so that counts as backstage segment. And it's not whether or not we consummated the marriage, but how many times. The Triple H, Stephanie McMahon date rape marriage angle. What the absolute fuck in Bill Cosby world do you think that is an okay thing to post on Monday night primetime TV, especially considering it's the boss's daughter who probably wrote the goddamn angle and was supposed to be Vince to begin with? I don't know if you know about that.
I did not know about that. Really?
I can find you the clip. There's a clip about Stephanie talking about it where she goes, that was supposed to be my dad that had done the date rape. And we were like, you're into a lot of weird stuff there. We're not doing that. There's a clip of her talking about
a father and daughter one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a storyline pitched in 2003.
Is that the same? That's about the same time, right?
No, the date rape thing was 99.
Okay.
Like a encyclopedia. Yeah, I don't know.
No worries. Either way,
gross.
Both angles are bad. Both angles are what the fuck territory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we go from non-consensual rape to date rape, which is also non-consensual, to necrophilia with the Katie rape thing. Katie Vick is my number 1. They were trying to frame Kane into saying that like he killed a woman and then like he banged her corpse and they found fluid evidence inside the corpse and that was the gimmick. Right? Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I just
remember Triple H saying at the end that he had, screwed her brains out, and then he had the brains in his hands.
Actual brains.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
There are some things that I'm not for, like certain types of censorship on Peacock. Peacock?
Yeah, not Peacock.
Some things you got to let go. Some things that, like keep them on the network. Not that. Nothing on my list.
Oh man, all that shit is gone, man. All of it is gone.
I'm okay with rewriting some. Sorry, I have a cough for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with rewriting some history, and those are some of the things I think should be deleted.
Yes. And
that is my list, man. That's as bad as it gets. All of us, for real.
Yeah. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Callis couldn't make it because he's driving. He can't be podcasting and driving. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel for what's next week for week 57. Woo! I want to know what is next. For sure. Here we go. Let me share my screen for a moment and see what's it gonna be.
Let's go. Most expensive beer at a pay-per-view.
Oh, I can tell you that easy.
Yeah, that's going to be $8 Mickeys at the MGM Grand during UFC 64.
Mickey's.
All right.
Oh.
Nah, yeah,
Easy.
no, that's that's a good one right there.
That's gonna be
Don't even need to think about it. I can do that list right now. But I'll wait.
Wow. Best heel turns. Wow. Oh my goodness. Best heel turn. That's gonna be very, very interesting. Very interesante. Wow. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In the top 5 picks a week here for a week of 56. That's right. And don't forget to check it out on Tuesday. We will have a special presentation, a special episode where we have partial of the League of Extraordinary. We have the Dirty Heels podcast, Straight Talk Wrestling, and Joke in the Ring. We'll be giving our thoughts, a recap of AEW Double or Nothing, which will be coming out later on today. We know that Monday Mike will be going to the cinema, to the theater to go watch it. And so that's going to be fun. I cannot wait to see that experience. So hopefully Mike will record and see how the fan base are there. And I'm looking forward to seeing Mike's vlog. And hopefully it'll be very, very, very intriguing. Definitely. And so, and also do not forget as well, that week as well, week for 57, episode 57, we'll be back. Hopefully everybody will be back, all 4 of us. and from there, give our thoughts and get their thoughts as well. The whole week of professional wrestling and much more news coming. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys very much for tuning in. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh, one more thing I forgot to add. My apologies. One thing. Also, don't forget tomorrow for Monday on Memorial Day, tune in to see the exclusive interview that I have with the upcoming Rising Tag Team, and that is the Young Goats from Championship Wrestling from Memphis. A phenomenal tag team. They're bringing the tag team, division back to where it belongs. But there's different type of styles in the division and what they try to bring to the city of Memphis and all over the world. So make sure you also keep an eye on that, and which is an interesting interview and very fun. So you'll enjoy that very, very much. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend. This the host Stevie is One Ivan C, and of course I am with the one and only Rush. That's right, the director, the one and only Chris Hawk Kennedy, because he is the Hawk. Hawk. That's what we love. That's what we love. And of course, we have the master disaster, the king of Sting, because he's the man with the plan. That is right. It is Money Mike Lopez. And Mike, end it here. This is your quote to end it.
Gods among insects. We don't just make podcasts. We make history.
And there you have it. Till the next one, folks.